Global Sport Leadership Program. It's about training young leaders. We know about some of the names in America, people that get credit, the Michael Jordans, the Tom Bradys. What does leadership look like on the soccer pitch?
I think conceptually, in a similar fashion to leadership in general, it can be exhibited in different ways. Roy Keane is one of my all-time favourite players.
Which country is Roy Keane?
He's from the Republic of Ireland.
Okay.
Spent the majority of his career at Manchester United. Was a key piece of Manchester United's resurgence back to being the most dominant club in the world, in England, and then in Europe from the early 90s, 1993, through to 2013, 14-ish. He was such a huge part of that progression for that club. And also...
In which ways? Scoring goals?
No, leadership. He was the captain of the club, and he was very much renowned for being a passionate, vocal, committed leader that had very high standards. In a similar fashion to your understanding of Michael Jordan, which would be much greater than mine, much deeper than mine. But I'm aware of elements of Michael Jordan's character that his teammates didn't necessarily like, but realised that they were important to keeping the standards high. His behaviour in practice, his attitude in practice. And the results speak for themselves on the court. Similarly, Roy Keane, I think, was of a similar vein. Extremely high standards. Not just in terms of football performance, but behaviour, punctuality, respect. And the manager or the head coach of Manchester United, Sir Alex Ferguson, had some of those qualities as well. And Roy Keane was seen as sort of an extension of him on the field. So his leadership was of that ilk. Always demanded the same of himself that he demanded of others, consistently turned in very strong performances, high-level performances, extremely committed to every tackle, to every loose ball, scored goals as well. He's almost viewed collectively in somewhat of, I'll use the term unfair, light now, because most people remember him for his attitude and his commitment and his leadership, which was magnificent. But he was also a very, very good player. And that can get sometimes overlooked because of how influential he was as a leader and as a captain. So there's that type of leadership on the field. Another example would be, say, David Beckham, a very famous player, very famous person.
I only know Beckham because he came over here and played in the MLS for a little bit.
Yeah, played the LA Galaxy, Has won championships in several different countries, England, Italy, France, USA. And he was captain of England for a long, long time and captain of some of the clubs that he played for. But he was different to Roy Keane in his leadership. His was more of a lead by example. Okay. Again, consistent levels of performance. His hard work, the work rate, was exceptional, like Keane's, but Beckham wasn't necessarily as loud or as vocal as Keane, and he wasn't as tough tackling, so to speak. But he consistently delivered high-level performances, and players followed that. So his leadership on the field was very effective, different to Keane's.
Different styles.
Yes.
Different styles.
Different